What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dre Rich from the Money Huddle podcast, back with another free pick video. If you told me yesterday, we cashed again. We won in that Napoli versus Roma game. Our best bet was for both teams to score. It ended up being a 4-goal game, 2 for Napoli, 2 for Roma. That ended up in a draw, as I expected it to be if you watched the video. But at the cash, that was a plus 120 bet. Great odds, sick odds. But let's get into this college basketball scene where there's a lot going on. This week is going to be insane for college basketball because we got a lot of conference matchups leading into the conference tournaments. That's going to be wild. So much money to make in here. But let's look at our first game right here. We got University of Houston. They're going to Iowa State. Okay, both these teams, they're definitely looking really good. Okay, both these teams are elite. If you look at the scheme of it all, Iowa State, they're 22-3. Houston, they're 23-2. So, Houston have lost less games. However, they have had an easier schedule. I think Iowa State have played the much tougher teams lately. But let's get into the details of it all. University of Houston, they're on a 6-game winning streak, 5-1 on the road. Very good road record. Okay, there's a team you want to back in the tournament this year if you were to bet on them in the tournament. March Madness. Iowa State, they've won 5 of their last 6 games. They had a bounce back win last game against Kansas because they lost before that. But they're 14-0 at home. That's a huge factor into this because we know that Houston, they are a good road team, but I told you their schedule has not been as competitive as I think for his Iowa State team. They're both in the same conference. Okay, they're both in the same opponents. I just don't think Houston has played the best opponents yet. I don't think they've even played Kansas yet, unlike Iowa State has. And really, Houston are the second best defensively in points allowed. They're number 1 in least field goals made by opponents. That's a huge factor here because this is going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to go under 140. Of course, the books do too. The over-under is at 135.5. So they think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Both these teams are really good defensively. Iowa State are 13th in field goal percentage and 7th best in 3-point percentage. So they have the better offense if you were to compare the two. I trust this Iowa State offense at home more than I trust this Houston defense on the road. Yes, Houston are more of a team that banks on their defense to win games. But I don't think they will be able to do that here against a home team that has not scored less than 72 points at home in the last 5 home games. Houston, they've seen scoring droughts on the road this year. Okay, they've played weaker defenses like Utah, Cincinnati, Auburn. All those teams, they've scored less than 75 points. And I think that's going to be the way to win this game is who can get to 70-ish points first. That's what I think is going to be the winner of this game. When you look at the roster, Houston only have 2 capable, consistent scorers this season. And it's Sharp and Fleming. Okay, both these are 2 good guards, 6'3" and 6'4". They're pretty good, but those are your only 2 scoring options. Like, they're the only ones scoring more than 14 points a game. Everybody else is scoring under 10 points a game. That's not going to be what you want. And then for Iowa State, you got Momcilovic, Lipsy, and Jefferson. Okay, Momcilovic and Jefferson, they're forwards. They're 6'9", 6'8", and they're all 3 of those guys are scoring over 14 points a game on average. Momcilovic and Jefferson are going to be the backbone for sure, but they have a guard in Lipsy who also is a good defender who will have to guard a Sharp or a Fleming in this game. And I think that's what neutralizes Houston's offense here. And I don't think you can win this game off just defense. So when you measure it all up, Iowa State have the better offense, and they have a decent and capable defense. While Houston, they've been struggling offensively, and they're going to need to be offensively sound in order to win this game. But that's not what I'm seeing here happening in this game. My best bet is Iowa State money line. Okay, just take them on the money line. Minus 130 is not too crazy of odds. If it was too crazy, I wouldn't take it. If it was like minus 150 or more, probably wouldn't take it because it's just not enough money to be made here. But Iowa State money line minus 130 is something I'm looking into for sure. I'm definitely betting that. My side bet, Iowa State team total over 67.5 points. Like I said, the winner of this game will score into the 70s. 70, 72, 71. I think the winner of this game will score 70 points. I don't think this is going to be a high-scoring game, but that is my side bet for this game. If you want any more free picks, like I said, we are 5-0 in free pick videos. We've been making money all week. So it's a new week. We're ready to keep this money rolling. And if you want any more free picks, like and subscribe to the Money Huddle YouTube. We got podcasts coming up for a bunch of things. UFC, college basketball that's getting into full swing. Baseball's coming up soon. Hockey's getting back into session after the Olympics. Just like and subscribe so you can get the alerts. Hit the alert button so you can get a notification whenever I post a video. So thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace.